Hey guys, so in this video it's going to be my back to school makeup video, and I don't know about you guys, but I keep seeing all of these like back to school makeup videos and makeup tutorials for back to school, and maybe it's like an American thing because I know in my school we weren't allowed to wear any makeup at all. Like none. In fact, if you even looked slightly like you were wearing makeup, you would be handed a makeup wipe as you went in for registration. So I used to like to try and put makeup on, but like a really natural sort of no makeup kind of look, so that it looked nice, but not so much that a teacher would be like, here's a makeup wipe, please take all the amounts of makeup you have off your face, please. And yeah, I'm just going to show you the sort of makeup that I would do if I wanted to get away with wearing makeup in school. So let's get going. So I'm going to start off by using the L'Oreal True Match foundation, because this is actually the only drugstore foundation I have at the moment, which is very unusual for me because usually I have about 7 or 8. So I'm going to be using this, and I'm just going to be using a tiny amount because we don't want it to look cakey, because if it looks cakey, your teachers are going to know, everyone's going to know, and you're just not going to get away with it. So for my eyes, you can pretty much use any sort of favoured drugstore palette. So MUA are really good, Sleek do some amazing like matte nudes and stuff like that. But you really want to head for a matte shade, a matte nude shade, because then you're going to get a nice sort of coverage, a nice shade, but it's not going to be like really glittery and really noticeable. So instead of using any of those, because I've just realised I may have sold all of mine, I'm going to be using the 120 colour palette eyeshadow by BH Cosmetics, and there's every colour in the entire world in here, and I'm going to be using this nice peachy nude up here, a nice matte shade, and then I'm just going to use my MAC 217, but you can use whatever brush you have, it doesn't matter, and I'm just going to whack that all over the lid. Sticking with my BH Cosmetics palette, I'm going to head to the second layer, because there's 2 layers of this, and I'm going to use the matte, that there, matte black, because I don't know about you guys, I don't know if you were allowed makeup in your school, but we weren't in ours, and a lot of the girls who tried to get away with liquid eyeliner did not get away with it, so I prefer this technique. So you get some matte black shadow and basically just push it into your lash line. For lashes, I'm going to use my L'Oreal Volume Million Lashes Noir Excess Mascara, and once again you can use whatever mascara you have, it really doesn't matter. It's completely up to you if you want to put mascara on your bottom lashes, but when I was in school I didn't put it on my bottom lashes just because if I did that then the teachers would know immediately, because I'd have what they called spider eyes. Next up is eyebrows, and I'm going to use my L'Oreal Superliner Brow Artist because this is the pencil that I'm using at the moment. So I'm going to pencil my brows in, but I'm not going to try and do it really heavily. You don't want like thick, really defined sort of, I like to call them drag queen eyebrows. the ones that look a little bit scary. You want to try and keep them as soft and natural as possible. So at first I'm just gonna brush these through like this. And then brush them out again just to sort of soften them a bit more. I'm just going to cover up my blemishes now because I forgot to do it after I did my foundation. So I have a few and I think I'll just cheekily hide them. And I'm using the Collection concealer, which is by far one of the most amazing concealers out there, and it's super cheap and basically just accessible to everyone. So for blush, I'm going to use something very sheer and something that's not going to give me like massive amounts of colour, but just sort of give me a subtle sort of flush of colour. So I'm going to use the MAC blush in Well Dressed, and this is just a really nice, it says satin powder blush, so a really nice satin powder blush that is very sheer but just gives you a nice like subtle flush of pink so it doesn't look overpowering. So it's completely up to you what kind of a lipstick you choose. You can choose a nude and just sort of dab it out so it's not really vibrant and really like opaque, or you can go the easy way and take a tinted lip balm with you, because that means you can just easily put it on throughout the day. And this is the Baby Lips in Cherry Me, and I'm just gonna put a bit of this on. So this just gives them like a nice pinky sort of tinge to them rather than it being a full-on lipstick. And then when your teacher goes, "Have you got lipstick on?" you can go, "No, it's just a lip balm," and then they can't tell you off. That's what I used to do anyway. So that is pretty much all of my back to school makeup. I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to give me a big thumbs up and subscribe as well if you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. So goodbye. Selling out in all the shop, like I love everything about it. England, it's fine. But it has loads and loads of different tools that you can use. You can go on eye and it's